What's going on, YouTube? How you guys doing? So, just wanted to give you guys a little bit of an update. Today is actually my 60 days doing keto, and I wanted to share my thoughts and how I'm feeling, and put you guys up to speed with everything. And one of the things that I have noticed is when you're on a diet for a certain amount of time, you will hit a stall. You're gonna hit a wall where you're gonna stop losing weight. And that's where, if you're really sticking to the diet, minor changes can make a huge difference. And that's one of the things that I wanted to express in this video was getting to know your body and how your body actually reacts to these types of foods is always good to know. So what do I mean by that? I mean, I've been doing keto today for 60 days so far. And I haven't stuck to a diet for this long in a very long time. I'm going to say since 2013, easily. And the awesome thing is that I do not feel like I'm on a diet. People might say, well, you're not eating carbs and you are on a diet. And yeah, sure. But I'm considering this a lifestyle change. And probably that's why it's been a little bit easier. But if I really, really want something with carbs, I'll just think of an alternative that I can have of that same food without the carbs. But honestly, I've been trying to stick to the basics. And but one of the things that I did notice, and I wanted to share with you guys, is that after a month of doing keto, I went from 257.8 to 238, okay, which is basically 20 pounds. And now I did notice that as of the previous week, I was still fluctuating between 235, 236, 237, and I'm like, okay, but I began the month at 238. So I guess that's one of the pros of actually writing down your weight every day, is just seeing where you are at, how your body is actually responding to the diet. You know what I mean? With your foods and all of those things. And it's important. I mean, now that I look back, I mean, I don't like weighing myself every day because of that, it messes with your head, because you're like, okay, I did perfect this week. Why isn't the scale moving? And I know you're not supposed to concentrate only on the scale, but it is a number that obviously, if you're trying to lose weight, you want it to go down eventually. Even if it's not a steady pattern, you want it to maybe go down, but start going this way, right? And that's what was happening to me. And I'm like, okay, something is going on. So that's where you start dialing in everything. And even though my macros have been consistent, I have not, deviated from my macros, which obviously is ultra low carb. I mean, I eat, I'm gonna say, between 10 and 15 grams of carbs total, not net. So I don't count the whole fiber thing and everything. I count full carbs. So one of the things that I noticed was the types of food and how I was reacting to it. I did a post on Instagram a little while ago of how much I like to get, like at the gas station, like the pork rinds and Monster and stuff like that, because sometimes when I'm driving, when I'm working and stuff, I want something. I'm gonna say I want something. I'm not gonna say I need it. And I just wanted something to crunch on, something to drink, and I noticed that I was starting to get like a dependency on this. So I was really looking forward to that Monster, and I was looking forward to those pork rinds, but like almost obsessively. Like I had to have it. And that's one of the things that I noticed, and I was like, I don't like this feeling. It just feels like I have to have this food. So a certain addiction to that is what I was creating. And I noticed that, and I was like, okay, something is up here. So the first like 3 days, I was going crazy. I was like, okay, I need my pork rinds, I need my Monster. And if you drink Monsters every day and you do that, you stop, you're gonna realize exactly that. It's like, and I'm saying Monster just in general. Sometimes I get Monster, sometimes I get Rock Stars. Always sugar free, the zero version, and but you start noticing like something is up. Like you're addicted to this stuff. So the first 3 days were horrible, but after that, I was like, I don't really need it. I was always getting it because of the energy, but it was more the taste buds. I mean, it's super sweet, all of that stuff. And then what I noticed automatically was, like I'm saying, I was hovering 235, 236, 237, 235, 236, 237. And on Monday of not this last week, but the week before, same thing. I said, and that's when I said, okay, I'm cutting out the pork rinds, I'm cutting out the Monsters. And I was drinking a lot of diet soda, a lot, like to the point to where all my liquids were coming from soda. And they might be sugar free, they might be 0 calorie, whatever you want. But I'm gonna say that go back to drinking water and make that change, and you're gonna see the difference. Okay, I stopped the pork rinds, I stopped the Monster, I stopped the Diet Coke, and I just went back to the basics. So I'm drinking just water. I'm drinking water with lemon. The only place that I use like an artificial sweetener, which is the stevia, I put a little bit of that in my coffee, and that's it. I don't drink anything else. I'm not drinking diets. None of that stuff. I do have occasionally, maybe once a day, maybe, is a sparkling water or a sparkling like a Perrier with that lemon flavor or something like that. But I cut out the sodas completely, and my weight is starting to come down back again. So much that today I hit a new low of 231.2, and like I said, that was from 237 last week on Monday. So like I said, I hit a wall at 238, and now I'm making these adjustments, and you start realizing how much your body actually changes with these small changes. So if you hit a wall, if you're on your diet and you're actually like watching what you're eating and everything, and you're counting and you're consistent with your food, and you don't see a difference, try that. Switch over to water. Cut out all these artificial sweeteners, all these 0 calorie drinks and everything, and you're gonna see an improvement. And you're gonna also notice that you do not depend on these drinks anymore. Because even though they're 0 calorie, 0 everything, I believe they have something in them that makes them addicting. It's very, very addictive to cut these things. I'm not gonna say I'm never gonna drink a Coke or something like, or a Diet Coke, because I don't even like the flavor of regular Coke and stuff. But once in a while is fine. Once in a blue moon. I'm cutting it out indefinitely. I mean, just because I felt so good without it. That's one of the things. Once you stick to something, especially keto, I'm gonna say, you start realizing how good you feel cutting out all the crap. You really do. And it's not a game. I mean, I did these changes. I am 60 days so far into my diet. I'm not even thinking about when's my next carb day. I'm not. And I feel great about it. I mean, my energy is steady. I feel focused. I'm not obsessing about foods and stuff like that. I just worry about, I don't have to eat carbs. I don't even think about the carbs. And you start noticing how your body reacts, and you start understanding your body. So that's one of the things that I love about this, honestly. And it is sustainable. I believe keto is sustainable if you look at it in the long term. If you're just simply trying to do keto to lose 20 pounds and then go back, then that's not going to work. So far, like I said, I've gone from 257.8 to 231.2. So almost 30 pounds. 257, yeah, almost 30 pounds. And even though the first like 20 I lost in the first month, I knew it was gonna hit a wall eventually. But calories are steadily going down. I've been for like 2 weeks under 2,000 calories, but I started like at about 2,400. So it's very, very, steadily going down. And we're moving forward. I'm not hungry at all. Like really, I'm eating because I have to eat what I need to eat. I can't just go ahead and say, well, I'm not hungry today, so I'm not going to eat. No, I need to eat to keep the metabolism going and keep everything moving forward. As far as cardio, I'm still sticking to, I have like 2 days of cardio that I'm doing, and I am increasing the intensity because I have noticed just doing the same thing all the time is a little boring. So I'm increasing the intensity. Sometimes I'll do a little bit of circuits and stuff like that. But my training, I'm still sticking to the 5x5 workouts, and it's more deadlifts, bench press, squats, overhead press, and focusing on getting strong with those, and just keeping the food consistent and the weight. And I feel the body changes. I feel like I can see the changes, even though the scale might not represent a whole lot, but I feel my body is changing. And like I said, I'm not looking to lose all of this overnight. I didn't gain it overnight, and I'm not going to lose it overnight. It's been 60 days, and I plan on to continue moving forward. And yeah, so I just want to give you guys an update. Little tips on how to break through a plateau. And if you guys have any questions, let me know in the comments below. My name is Luis. Again, thank you guys for watching this video. Comment, subscribe, follow me on Instagram as well, and I will talk to you guys soon. Have a good one.